Hey, what's up everyone? Thanks for checking out the video. Southside Braves here. And today for you, I have a YCL VGC team update video. I plan on having these come out every Wednesday throughout the league or throughout the season. So yeah, they're just going to be quick little updates about my team, how we did the previous week, looking back at my game and my thoughts afterwards, and looking ahead to next week's game. So yeah, I used to do these for entire leagues, but those took up too much time. So I am still going to do little mini ones for my team for this league, and I'm excited to get back into doing them. So yeah, let's take a look at how my match went for week 1. I'm not going to play the entire match or anything. I'm just, while I talk about it, I'm going to have kind of where I thought I captured the match late in it playing. So at this point in the match that you're seeing now, it was 1-1. This was game number 3. And I thought my lead here of Palkia and Urshifu really just took this third game right off the bat. The Rain Dance to start, he kind of knew it was coming, but he didn't really have a way to stop it right away. And then having Taunt on Urshifu to really shut down Dusclops was huge. So he's the only one that does damage this turn 1. His Conk is going to Drain Punch my Urshifu. But I really thought this set up my team very, very well for this last match. And these two kind of just wreaked havoc. Got this third and final game. First 2 games, I picked up a win in the first one. Thought I played okay. Some mistakes were, especially with our Rangaroo. I didn't play all that well. I just don't know VGC very well, and Rangaroo is only really used in VGC, I believe. So I've never really used him. So I instructed my opponent at one point. Luckily, he protected, so it didn't do anything. But so I've already learned that. Make sure to instruct my own Pokemon. And didn't know Ally Switch was priority either. Just didn't know that. So now we know. So be able to build on that for future matches. Looking back on it too, I didn't really love my Regieleki set. As you can see on the right, I did name Regieleki my MVP. He picked up 3 kills for me. He was played very, very well. Thought I could have brought a better set on it than I did though. And least valuable player, even though it did pick up at least 1, maybe 2 kills, and did a lot of getting rid of the Sandstorm for me with Rain Dance. Palkia was still LVP, least valuable player, for missing 3 attacks. I think it was 2 Spatial Rends and a Hydro Pump, or maybe 2 Hydro Pumps and a Spatial Rend, but at least 1 of each and 3 total. So even though it did put in some work and help me win the match, again, dueling weathers, trying to get rid of that Sandstorm, it did get the LVP. So, but like I said, I really thought I could use a Rangaroo better. Brought Pikachu the 1 match, I didn't need it. The other 2, it could have been more helpful than the one I decided to bring it. Because really it was only there for Dracozolt, and the one time I brought Pikachu, there was no Dracozolt. But yeah, this third match, I really thought I played my best in the third one. Like I said, I really just thought I got the lead right off the bat, and Palkia and Urshifu just put in a ton of work. And it did still come down to a Hydro Pump. If I miss a Hydro Pump at the end of this with Palkia on T-Tar, he's able to Earthquake, kill Regieleki and Palkia, and I pick up a loss. So even though Palkia missed 3 moves, he did hit it when it mattered most. So I do at least appreciate that. And looking back at Fishme's side of the battle, which if you haven't, make sure you check out his side of the battle as well. Watching back his, I did see some comments about my Pokemon's names. Don't know if I addressed it in the video. They are named after St. Louis Cardinals players. As you can see on the screen right now, Arenado for Nolan Arenado, their third baseman, and Bader for Harrison Bader, their center fielder. So the one that was drawing questions was Pikachu, who is Sosa, who is a coach in the league, but it was not named after that Sosa. It was named after Edmundo Sosa, the shortstop for the Cardinals. I'm trying to remember all the other names. It was Regieleki was Edmund for Tommy Edmund, second baseman. Urshifu was Bader. Nihilego was... Don't remember what name I had on that. Rangaroo is Schilt, I think, for their head coach, or for their manager, Mike Schilt. What was Nihilego? Don't remember what I named that one. But the rest of them, like I said, they're all Cardinals players or coaches. So, yep, that was the names. Like I said, pretty... I scale 1 to 10, give myself about a 7 or so for week 1 performance. I expected to get better as the season goes on because, again, very new to VGC stuff. So I thought I played okay and picked up the win, so I'll give myself like a 7. But definitely things I can get better on and looking to improve on them in week 2. So yeah, that was my week 1 game. Make sure you check it out, the full battle, if you haven't. That's kind of a synopsis of how that went. The next up we'll take a look at the standings for the league after week 1. So as you can see, this is where everyone sits. I am sitting right there, tied for 3rd at 1-0 with a +1. Only 2 teams got a clean 2-0. So we're right there at the top of the league with some teams. So can't really complain too much. We're sitting at 1-0. Yeah, those are the standings. You can see where everyone's at. And moving on to my week 2 opponent. We are going up against the New Orleans Ninetales. I do appreciate the coach of this team, TigerVGC. He did kind of suggest bringing the Pikachu week 1 and has kind of looked at my team in some other areas and stuff. So appreciate the coach. I don't believe I've ever battled him before, so I'm looking forward to it. You can see he's currently tied for 7th with an 0-1 record with a -1 differential. He did lose 2-1 week 1. And you can kind of see his roster. So week 1, he brought Cinderace, Rillaboom, Comfey, Gyarados, Yveltal, and Dedenne were the 6 he brought week 1. So obviously got to be ready for those 6. So we felt comfortable week 1. Might bring them again. But there are some other mons on his team that have a decent matchup against me that I got to look forward to and make sure I prep for. One of those specifically, I am making sure to prepare for Goodra. I don't know a ton of what Goodra does in VGC, so I got to get ready for it, but I do like it as a singles mon. So I'm going to make sure I'm ready for Goodra. Togedemaru can do some crazy things. Fungus is one of those Pokemon, I would assume it gets Rage Powder. I know Amoonguss does, so I'm just going to assume Fungus does. And but I'm going to do my homework about this. I'm not going to go into deep detail about what I'm planning to do against this roster or my team I'm bringing up against it, because the battle hasn't happened yet. So that puts myself at a disadvantage if I make a video saying exactly what I plan on doing. So, but I got to be ready for the 60 brought week 1. And like I said, Goodra, Fungus, Togedemaru, Purloin. I'm going to be honest, I don't really know what Purloin does, but if he brings it, I'll find out. And Glaceon are the ones he did not bring, so I got to be ready for them as well. Yveltal being his restricted mon, very powerful mon. Got to make sure I don't let that go crazy on me. Just based on stats and watching the net, his week 1, it seemed like his best performer was Cinderace. So got to make sure to try to shut that down. Obviously, he's going to try to do a little bit of grassy terrain stuff with Rillaboom. So, yeah. I'm looking forward to my match. This is the team I'm going up against. Hopefully, we can pick up a W and get to 2-0. So, yeah, looking forward to it. Hopefully, check out that battle when it comes out on Sunday. So, yeah, that is kind of how the recap's going to go. Nice, quick, no more than like 10 minutes tops, I think, for these videos. So, this is where I currently sit. I'm currently 3rd, 1-0 with a +1. So, hopefully, we can improve on that in week 2. And, yeah, make sure you check out week 1's battle if you have not. Check out week 2 when it comes out later this week. And if you do enjoy these, or if there's anything you want to see me add, again, I used to do it for the entire league and break down all the matches and stuff. That's just too much for me at this point. So doing it for my own team and enjoy making these type of videos. So if there is anything you want me to add in the future, I know one thing I would add is if I make any transactions, I'll introduce you to new members of the roster. But we're 1-0. We're going to stick with the same roster. So yeah, give me any suggestions. Please like and subscribe if you do enjoy this type of video. And I'll catch you guys in future videos. Have a good night, everyone.